Out on a windswept English plain stands Stonehenge, a circle of massive stones more famous than most celebrities and instantly recognizable around the world. It's a place that draws millions of visitors, historians, and dreamers every year, all hoping to catch a glimpse of its ancient secrets, and it hasn't changed in 4,000 years. Through centuries of storms, wars, and shifting civilizations, Stonehenge has stood its ground, a silent witness to the passage of time. It just sits there, mysterious and silent, daring us to figure it out. Its presence is almost haunting, as if it's guarding secrets we're not quite ready to understand. We're obsessed because it's the ultimate ancient puzzle. No instructions, no explanations, just questions. Every visit sparks new theories, and every stone seems to whisper a different story. These stones aren't just big, they're colossal, towering over the landscape like ancient sentinels. Some weigh as much as a school bus, and their sheer size makes you wonder how anyone could have moved them without modern machines. And they didn't come from next door. Some were dragged over 150 miles, using nothing but muscle, ingenuity, and determination. Imagine the effort, the planning, and the teamwork it took to make that journey possible. When we look at Stonehenge, we're seeing the ghost of an epic effort, a project that must have meant everything to its builders. It was a feat of engineering, but also of faith and community. It's outlasted empires, survived the rise and fall of civilizations, and still stands as a monument to human ambition. Through every era, it's inspired awe and curiosity. We build for decades, they built for millennia. Their vision was bigger than a single lifetime, it was meant to endure. Stonehenge doesn't need to shout for attention, it just waits for us to show up and be amazed. Its quiet power draws us in, generation after generation. So, let's dig into the story, who built it, how they did it, and what drove them to create something so extraordinary, and why they went to such extremes, pouring generations of effort into this mysterious monument. We'll even peek at the wildest theories, because who doesn't love a good story about wizards, ancient rituals, or even aliens visiting Earth? Sifting through thousands of years of history, myth, and mystery, we'll try to unravel the secrets of the world's most famous rock band. The legends are as fascinating as the facts. Ready to get your hands dirty? Let's go. There's a lot more to Stonehenge than meets the eye, and the adventure is just beginning. This is Stonehenge, ancient, enigmatic, and still rocking our world. Let's find out why. The mystery begins now. So, who built Stonehenge? The answer might surprise you because it's not the stuff of science fiction or ancient aliens. Not aliens, just generations of determined people working together over centuries, each adding their own chapter to the story. The first crew, around 3000 BC, dug a massive ditch and bank using antler picks and cattle shoulder blades. Imagine the effort. No machines, just muscle and ingenuity. These Neolithic farmers weren't cave dwellers. They were organized, skilled, and had a plan. They lived in communities, shared knowledge, and worked side by side. They dug 56 pits, Aubrey holes, whose purpose is still debated. Some think they held wooden posts. Others believe they were for rituals or burials. Centuries later, a new group arrived, the Beaker people, named for their pottery. They brought fresh ideas and new energy to the site. They brought metal tools and the ambition to upgrade the site from earthwork to stone monument. Moving those stones took planning, teamwork, and a lot of determination. These were ordinary people with extraordinary vision, not superhumans or wizards. They faced setbacks, but kept going, generation after generation. They farmed, raised families, and shared a powerful belief that drove them to build something monumental. Their lives were tough, but their spirit was unbreakable. No shortcuts, no magic, just teamwork, sweat, and a shared dream. Every stone set in place was a testament to their dedication. Their legacy? A monument that's outlasted them by thousands of years, still standing as a symbol of human achievement. Stonehenge is proof of what humans can achieve together, when they share a vision and refuse to give up. It's not a story of mystery powers, it's a story of real people, real effort, and real achievement. Every stone tells a story of perseverance, the original dirty jobbers, leaving a legacy that still amazes us. Their hard work echoes through the ages. That's the real magic of Stonehenge. Hard work, not hocus pocus. And that's something we can all be inspired by. Building Stonehenge was a marathon, not a sprint, done in phases over centuries. Imagine generations of people, each contributing to a project they'd never see finished, passing down knowledge and determination like a torch. First came the bluestones, up to 4 tons each, hauled over 150 miles from Wales using logs, sledges, and maybe rafts. The journey was grueling, crossing rivers and rough terrain, a true test of endurance and ingenuity. Once on site, they were set upright in a double arc, already impressive but just the beginning. This first arrangement laid the foundation for what would become a world wonder. A few hundred years later, the Sarsens arrived. Massive sandstone blocks, some weighing 25 to 50 tons, dragged from 20 miles away. These stones dwarfed the bluestones, raising the monument to new heights. Moving these stones took hundreds of people, years of effort and ingenious engineering. Teams coordinated every step using ropes, wooden sledges, and sheer determination. The builders shaped the stones with stone hammers, then used mortise and tenon joints like giant Lego to lock them together. Each joint was carefully carved, ensuring the stones would fit perfectly and stand the test of time. They even linked the lintels with tongue and groove joints for stability. This clever technique kept the massive stones securely in place, resisting the elements for millennia. This wasn't just stacking rocks, it was advanced prehistoric architecture. Every stone was placed with purpose, aligned to the sun and stars, blending art with engineering. Every stone set was a feat of patience, skill, and teamwork. The entire community played a role, from planning to lifting, united by a shared vision. No engines, no cranes, just human willpower and clever design. Their resourcefulness turned simple tools into powerful machines. Stonehenge is a monument to both muscle and mind. It's a symbol of what people can achieve when they work together towards something greater than themselves. It's a prehistoric masterpiece, built one back-breaking step at a time. Each stone tells a story of effort, hope, and human creativity. And it still stands, thousands of years later, a silent witness to the power of human ambition and imagination. Why go to all this trouble? The builders left no note, so we're left guessing. The leading theory, Stonehenge was a giant calendar aligned with the sun's movements. On the summer and winter solstices, the sun lines up perfectly with the stones. No accident for ancient farmers. It was likely a sacred stage for festivals, feasts, and marking the turning of the year. But there's more. Stonehenge was also a cemetery. Archaeologists found cremated remains in the earliest pits, making it one of Britain's largest Neolithic burial sites. Some think it was a place of healing thanks to the bluestone's legendary powers and evidence of injured pilgrims traveling from afar. Maybe it was all these things: a calendar, a church, a hospital, and a memorial. The truth? We may never know for sure. But every theory adds another layer to the mystery. Stonehenge keeps us guessing, and that's part of its magic. With a mystery this big, wild stories are inevitable. Medieval legend says Merlin the wizard magicked the stones from Ireland. Giants, magic, and all. Fun, but not true. The stones came from Wales, and Merlin's story is pure myth. For centuries, people thought Druids built Stonehenge, but radiocarbon dating proves it was finished long before they arrived. And of course, there's the alien theory: spaceships, ancient astronauts, and cosmic landing pads. Entertaining, but there's zero evidence. The real story? Human ingenuity, teamwork, and grit. Sometimes the truth is more impressive than any legend. Stonehenge is a monument to us, not magic, not Martians. After centuries of digging, we know a lot about Stonehenge, but not everything. Science has revealed when and how it was built, where the stones came from, and the tools used. Nearby, at Durrington Walls, archaeologists found evidence of a bustling community. Builders feasting, not slaves suffering. This was a massive group effort fueled by food, celebration, and shared purpose. But the biggest question remains: why here, and why these stones? The builders left no written records, so their beliefs and motivations are lost to time. Every answer leads to more questions. Stonehenge holds its secrets close, and maybe that's the point. It's a puzzle that keeps us searching, generation after generation. The mystery endures, and so does our fascination. Some jobs are never truly finished. In 2025, we're still captivated by a circle of stones that predates the pyramids. Stonehenge is a symbol of permanence in a world obsessed with change. Standing there, you feel the weight of history and the connection to people who lived and dreamed millennia ago. It's a monument to what humans can achieve together. No kings, no geniuses, just community and vision. In a divided world, that's a lesson worth remembering. Today, Stonehenge is a cultural icon, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a source of inspiration for artists, poets, and travelers. It means something different to everyone, but it makes us all stop and wonder. Stonehenge endures because it speaks to our love of mystery and our respect for the past. It challenges us to imagine, to question, and to dream. The builders may be gone, but their vision lives on. They created something that still rocks our world. That's a job well done.